Good morning, residents of University Park and non-residents. This is the second broadcast of our new YouTube station, Leaders of UP, University Park, Illinois, Fighting Against Corruption. Let me give you a little history before I get started. We live in a village of 7,000 people. The current administration, Mayor Vivian Covington, this is her. She's coming on the end of her second term. Let me fix the camera a little bit. The end of her second term. Elections are next year, 2019. Our village is on the verge of bankruptcy. As I stated, we only have 7,000 people. We are running on a depleted staff in many departments. This is due, in my opinion, to corruption. We have a firm called IRH who is doing a forensic audit on our accounts. They have determined to date $26 million is missing, unaccounted for. But if you ask me, stolen. It's from 2013 to now, and they're not finished. $26 million. We have a village of 7,000 people. So ask yourself this. 7,000 people, 26 million. We can use that money. We can use that money. Where did that money go? We recently had some murders in our community. We're a little rural area. Okay? So when we had killings, it shocked our community because we weren't used to this. So I decided to find out what is going on. Okay, I want to make sure the camera is right for you all. I decided to find out what is going on and just where's our police protection? What's happening? I found out that the police got laid off, some of them. We got a short staff. And I want to know why. When I first moved out of here, we had a full police force. We had a police dog and everything. I was like, wow, cool. So they said because of funding. Hold on. Where is the money at? We pay high taxes out here, very high taxes. Where is the money? Hold on. The village hall is closed on Fridays. They laid off staff. What is going on in my village? So as I did research, finding out what's going on, bam, corruption, millions missing. No one knows what's going on. So now I said, okay, I have to get involved and get the information out to the people because obviously this present administration can't do the job. We need a change in 2019. My message to the people is vote with a purpose. Okay. So I embarked on a crusade / mission, whatever you want to say, to expose corruption in my community, to inform the people as much as I can so they can make a conscious effort to vote with a purpose in 2019. Here we go. I joined a social media site with our neighborhood called Nextdoor. Okay. I began to post information, documentation obtained through FOIA about what's going on in our village. I was immediately attacked by those who ally on the mayor's side, Mayor Vivian Covington. That's for public record. I immediately became the whooping boy of Nextdoor, which I kind of enjoyed, because I'm just trying to get the truth out to my fellow residents. Okay. So with that being said, I've been on Nextdoor. Well, I was on Nextdoor because I got kicked off of Nextdoor. Nobody can give me a reason why I got kicked off. I feel my First Amendment right has been violated. So I can't find out why I got kicked off. But here's the catch. One of our trustees, Paula Wilson, is the lead on Nextdoor. She runs that for our community because she bought next door to our community. So some of my posts have been deleted, okay, because I don't share the same view as the corrupt politicians who are presently in office, mainly the mayor. In my opinion, the village is being ran like a dictatorship. She tried to put fear into the people, intimidation, okay, manipulation. So I'm trying to wake my people up, wake them up so that we can take our village back. That's the goal. So the only way I could have got my message out to the people is through this Nextdoor site. And a lot of people were coming around. They started saying different things. And I was happy about that because that was one of my goals, to wake the people up. Now, I get kicked off of Nextdoor. Frankly, I don't want to go back on Nextdoor. That's why I started my YouTube channel, Leaders of University Park Fighting Against Corruption. Okay? We're a small town, 7,000 people. When you steal $26 million, that will cripple our village. We don't have many businesses here at all. We need our money. And guess what? They stole it. The greedy, corrupt politicians. Okay. So now you can see that I have many enemies now. They want me to shut up, trying to silence me. Freedom of speech. They're trying to silence me. So they kicked me off of Nextdoor. Okay. Now, some residents are posting my YouTube clips so the people can still hear my message. Guess what? They're removing those posts that the neighbors are putting on there without justification, without reason, because they're trying to silence me. But you can't silence the truth. You might be able to silence a person, but you can't silence a movement. We have started a movement in University Park, Illinois, to take our community back. These are working class people. I've been here since 2000. These are good people, hardworking people. Now, we have a thing, let me just tell you this, why the community is going down under the present administration. So we're trying to get together this Crime-Free Housing Act. If a renter is renting a house or something like that, and the person is doing crime in the community or things like that, the landlord can be instructed to evict the person. We're trying to get a grasp on our community because the criminal element has seeped in, okay? The funding is low, so we're trying to do whatever we can. They won't pass that, okay? The mayor is opposing that, all right? I talked about it on Nextdoor. I tried to bring it to the awareness of the people. You know, they don't care. So as you can see, I talk about money, $26 million. Let me tell you this, and you're going to see this in one of my videos. I'm going to give you an example. We have a thing called the town center. It's like a storefront. It's a business in there. It's a daycare center. One of my good friends, Mildred Morgan, who's an advocate in this community, she did some research, and through the Freedom of Information Act, she found that this business in 2013 owed the village $167,000. Had not paid no rent. This is a thriving daycare center. Okay? $167,000. Wow. Unbelievable, right? So you ask yourself, if this person is not paying rent for a business, 2013 they owed $167,000, and to date they haven't paid any money. They're rent-free with a prosperous business, and the village is not collecting no money. Who's getting the bribe? Who's getting the kickback? I exposed this on Nextdoor. So I'm trying to help you understand why I'm being attacked and why I am going to break down this email that was sent from Vivian Covington to all of the trustees, to our village manager, to village attorneys. So when I break this down, you can understand why I'm being attacked, why I'm trying to be silenced, why the stage is being set for law enforcement to look at me for something I don't even know nothing about. So let's get started, people. Topic number 1 of the email. And I'm going to show you. It's sent. Let me put on my glasses. Need glasses these days. Okay. It's sent from Vivian Covington to all the trustees, to lawyers, and our village manager. And this date is from February 19th. All right. Now, the first email she sent, I'm going to read. This is the first one. Then she followed up with this email that I'm going to break down for you. The first email states, to the trustees, it is amazing how Wafiq Williams has all of this misinformation first thing this morning without attending our board meetings. I don't attend the board meetings because they only give 3 minutes for the residents to talk. If we have issues in our community, how can we do anything in 3 minutes? Tell me, you tell me. So it's a waste of my time and other people's time. It's a dog and pony show, and I won't do it. So yes, I don't come to the meetings. Now remember this. She said, I don't attend the meetings. His disrespect, slander, and the personal opinion is ridiculous. I never slandered her. She can't prove that her reputation has been harmed from my slander. And we're going to get to slander and understand why she maybe feels her reputation is damaged, but I'm going to tell you why it's damaged. I am not sure how he is receiving all of this, but it does give me concerns who is reading him. I think she meant to say leading him. Okay. She's trying to say I'm being led. I'm not being led. And even if I was being led, if a resident wants to give me information and I say, hey, hold on, let's put this out to the public. Okay, they led me to the information, but I'll put the information out there. Okay, so there you have it. I asked that the board as a whole to be careful and strong. Why do you need to be careful? They're public officials. I and others in my community disagree with what's going in our community. Mainly, $26 million of our tax dollars is missing, unaccounted for. So why do they need to be careful? Did they do something wrong? All right. Many of us have been victims of this nonsense, but know in the word of God it says, Galatians 6:7, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked, and a man reaps what he sows. Okay, let's use her own words. Do not be deceived. This is the end of her second term. $26 million missing. Who do you think has been deceived? They have been deceiving us, stealing our tax dollars. Okay? So, all right. A man reaps what he sowed. The FBI came and they took computers, things like that from the village hall. Our village in University Park, Illinois is currently under FBI investigation. So when you say a man reaps what he sows, be careful what you say. Because if the FBI find that you're going to reap for what you sow, stealing from the taxpayers, you're going to be in jail, and anybody who was involved. So yes, you do reap what you sow. All right. Now, the print was kind of small, so I had to use my glasses. Now let's get down to breaking the second email that she sent. That email was sent that I just read to you. That email was sent on, where am I at? Let me find for you. February 14th. This email I'm about to break down was sent on February 19th. Now, I had received rumor that people threatened, want to harm me because of my stance in the community and being vocal. So I called our public safety director and I informed him of the situation. All right. And I just let him know, that I believe because I'm vocal, people might want to do some harm to me. Not that I'm scared, but I just want to put it on record. Shortly after that, this email came out. Okay. I believe this email I'm about to break down to you is this person trying to set the stage, okay, to have law enforcement to look at me like I'm a threat to her. Let me tell you this. I mentioned Mildred Morgan, big advocate in our community. The mayor, Vivian Covington, she filed a bogus charge on her to get a restraining order so that Mildred Morgan cannot come to the board meetings, okay? So this was her way of silencing Mildred Morgan. And she didn't do a good job because Mildred still, bless her heart, is worked hard. She's a advocate of Freedom of Information Act. She's a world of information, and you're going to see that. And I'm going to do an interview with Miss Mildred Morgan so you can meet her. All right? But it didn't stop. She can't go to the board meetings, but she's even more effective now because 3 minutes is nothing. They kicked her off of next door as well. So now you get where I'm going with this. She got kicked off. I got kicked off. But those who are allied with the mayor are still on there. You know why? Because Paula Wilson is the lead and she controls next door. All right. So here we go. Hold on to your seat. This is the mayor of a municipality slandering a resident with lies and false accusations because this resident, me, is speaking out against corruption in my village under her administration. All right. This is her way of getting back. So here we go. First point. She starts off by saying her life is in jeopardy. Why? I have never seen this woman in many years. She only seen me one time in the summer when our police chief held a summit because of the murders. Okay. So why does she feel her life is in jeopardy? It's not from me because I'm dealing with issues in my community. Do she think I want to do harm to her? No, I'm an intellectual. My words, we fight with words and getting the information out to the people. That's the best weapon. I don't have time to go to jail. I have a family. I love my wife. I love my children. I'm a basketball coach. I deal with the youth. Okay. So she says that she talked to me, which she did at the police summit, and I refused a committee appointment. Does this mean I want to harm her because I refused a committee appointment? Why did she say that? What she was trying to do was bribe me to come on one of her committees. Mind you, you don't get paid for it, so why would I want to do that? I refused it because, no, I don't want to be a part of your administration. I want you gone. 2019, I want you and your corrupt trustees whose votes you bought out of here, out of our community, right? So, yes, I refused a fake committee appointment she tried to do, but does this mean I want to do harm to her? No, it doesn't. It means I can't be bought. You are not going to bribe me. All right. She said I slandered her. Where's her proof? She said I slandered her on next door. They kicked me off, mind you that. I challenge anybody, if they can find any of my posts that I slander her in any way, I challenge anybody to bring it, to find it. Go, I have 145 posts. They got rid of them. I hope they still archive. So if I ever want to get back on, if I want to fight this, but I don't want to get back on because my stage is going to Facebook Live and to YouTube. But I had 145 posts about the issues that's going on in my community. So now you can see why I became a target. I never slandered her. I dealt with the issues. The main issue is $26 million of our tax dollars is gone. Nobody knows where it's at, right? Okay. My removal on next door, she had her henchman, Paula Wilson, who is the lead, to remove me because of my opposing views of this present administration. Okay? It's the only reason why I was removed. They tried to shut down my freedom of speech. That's what they tried to do. But as you can see, I'm reaching the residents of University Park and other people through different means of social media today. And I thank God for that. Because I want the world to know what this African-American community is going through with our African-American leaders. It's Black History Month, right? No, your African-American leaders steal $26 million from you, right? We can't get our streets paved. We had a farm right behind where I live, a farm. Kids would go there, man, it was beautiful. Had to shut that down. No money because they stole it, right? We had a pool for our children. Had to shut that down. No money because they stole it. So, yes, I got a right to be mad. I pay high taxes, okay? Now, I'm going to cross out each topic that I go through. Oh, something's wrong with my pen. Hold on one second. Oh, there we go. I'm going to cross out each topic of the interview, of the email as I break it down for you. I hope residents and non-residents, you get what I'm saying. It's going to be more to come. We're going to walk the community, and I'm going to show you. You think I'm not being honest or truthful? I'm going to show you my community and my tax bill and all the taxes I pay, and look what we have for, or look what we don't have for our taxes. You're going to see. You're going to see. Okay. She said, I said something about her family, threatening her family in this email. I challenge you, Mayor Vivian Covington, and you, Paula Wilson, as the lead on Nextdoor, find any post where I said anything about her family. I challenge you to do that. You cannot. The people on Nextdoor, and just let me say this, I want to thank all the residents in University Park who have supported me and came on Nextdoor in my defense. I thank you, and I love you for that, because we got to stick together. That's the only way we're going to make it through this, all right? But I challenge this lady, Vivian Covington, to prove that I said anything to threaten her family. It's not my style. I'm not a gangster. She's the gangster. She run the village like the mafia, okay? The godmother. Matter of fact, I gave her a nickname, the godmother, on Nextdoor, okay? I didn't say Vivian Covington is the godmother because I didn't want them to kick me off. I said mayor/godmother, which one is it? I could have been talking about any mayor, but the people know who I was talking about. The village is being ran like the mafia, the mob, dictatorship, okay? Fear, intimidation, all right? I mentioned the RICO Act. I hope the FBI get them under the RICO Act because they're going to get all the players involved. The RICO Act goes to criminal enterprises. You cannot steal $26 million of taxpayers' money without it being a criminal enterprise. Okay, just remember that. Okay, now, cross that out. I've never threatened her family, so we're going to cross that out. Where are we at? Okay, number 6. She states her house is in a wooded area. She have woods around her house. Anybody could be in there and she can't see them. Okay, why did she put that in this email? For what? She's trying to lead the people to think I'm hiding in the woods, waiting to do something to her and her family. Man, I ain't got time for that. I got a family. I got children. I coach 3 teams, high school, intermediate school, junior high. Man, I don't have time for that, okay? To sit in the woods like I'm Rambo or somebody trying to do something to somebody. Are you kidding me? But this is the email she sent out. This is slander on me. My name is on here. She slandered me. She has no proof of none of these things, residents and non-residents, okay? So I'm not in the woods by her house. Just let me tell you that. I'm not Rambo. I've never been in the military. I never had training to be in the woods and camouflage and stuff like that. So I'm kind of scared of the woods because we got some animals I didn't see running around here I'm scared of. So I ain't going in no woods, all right? Just get that straight. Okay. She says, I know about her daily routines. Let's break that down. So now I'm following her, according to this email, basically, her daily routines. I do not know nothing about this lady. She stated I don't attend the meetings. I don't know nothing about her whereabouts, where she go. I am a vlogger and a blogger. I do the social media thing, okay? I don't have time to be following somebody. For what? I'm more effective reaching the people through social media content to get my message out. This is the day of age of that. So I don't have time to be following nobody doing harm. So here again, she's slandering me. She's leading these people on this email to come to this conclusion. So when she gets ready to go to try to file a report against me like she did Mildred Morgan with the fake order protection charge, but order protection won't do nothing to me because I don't go around her. Okay, so now she's up to something, but I don't know what. We're going to figure it out. All right, we're going to cross that off. She says that she's blaming me because of the content I put out about the theft in my community. She says that people at her job is calling her a thief. Let's break this down. Okay? It's my fault that they're calling her a thief. All right. A recent article came out in the Daily Southtown newspaper. They talked about TIF funds and $26 million being missing. They talked about the FBI investigation. Okay? Let's break that down. Is it my fault they looking at you as a thief when your village, which you are the mayor of, was in a newspaper? But now you're going to say it's my fault they calling you a thief? How about if they read the article, you in the cubicle next door, I'm reading the paper, $26 million missing, University Park, FBI investigation. Oh my God. Mayor Vivian Covington don't want to make a statement. Hey, oh, wait a minute. That's Vivian next door in the cubicle. She works at my job. Hey, Susie, Mark, come here. Look what I just read. That's Vivian over there. Oh my God, is she a thief? So you get my point, right? Okay. So we gonna cross that out. Oh my God, this is good. Okay, where are we at? We almost done. We almost done. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. Let's move on to the next topic of her slanderous email against me. Now, this is a mayor now, a mayor of a community, an elected official, supposed to have some integrity, right? But this is how she does the opposition. See? I hear it, slander against me, taxpayer. Concern, $26 million of my tax dollars gone. Okay. She says I don't attend the meetings. She says this in an email. So why does she feel threatened? She's stating I don't come to the meetings. So why is she feeling threatened? It makes no sense. It really doesn't. I don't come to the meetings. I don't come. Why is she feeling threatened by me? I never threaten her on social media. I talk about the issues. I'm a blogger and a vlogger. That's all I do. She says I speak with a decisive spirit, or whatever she's talking about. I oppose her views. Yes, I do. I do. I have a spirit of opposition to corruption. And I'm going to tell you why I'm so passionate. As I look, and I'm, a little older, and I look at politics today in America, and politics is a dirty business. You go in clean, but you come out dirty. Okay? It's hard to find an honest politician today. It's hard to find a God-fearing politician. The temptation to do wrong is too high in the realm of politics. And if you're not a strong individual and you don't have a firm base of your belief in God and know that God is watching you, you're not going to do right by the people. You're going to abuse the oath you took as elected official. And corruption, it only hurts the people. And corruption comes in many forms. And we're going to talk about some topics about that. It hurts the people, the taxpayers, the working people, everyday people, me and you. We the only ones that suffer. So yes, I'm opposing her, this village administration, this corruption, because we suffering. Lack of adequate police protection, we got potholes in our streets. Our kids don't have anything. We talk about business. We don't have any businesses, but guess what? Her signature is on a document of business like she gave to a drug paraphernalia shop that opened up. We're going to do that on our tour. I'm going to show you. I'm not lying. We can't even get a grocery store, but they can bring a drug paraphernalia shop. Are you kidding me? We got a liquor store on every corner. Every gas station, whatever store we have sell liquor. We can get high and drunk, but we can't eat. Are you kidding me? Now you see why I'm mad. All right. She talks about no sensors on the doors at the village hall. She talks about the windows being big. Oh my goodness. Even if somebody did want to come do a drive-by, number one, they gonna tear up their car, hitting potholes trying to get up there. Number two, they're not gonna be able to see what they shooting at because the lights is off in the parking lot. Okay? So why is she worried about because the windows is so big? It is not conducive, that environment, for somebody who want to do a drive-by. So why does she mention this anyway? I don't come to the meetings, so I don't. Why is she mentioning this? Now, let's break this down. We're going to get serious for a minute. Based on this email, it's obvious that this individual is suffering from paranoia. I question her mental state. after reading this email. I really do. And it's showing me that she's not fit to serve. She's not fit to lead. And I get that. You know, she's under a lot of pressure. FBI investigation looming over her administration. There's nothing worse than, I guarantee she hasn't had a good night's sleep since she found out she was under investigation by the FBI. And those who took part in stealing in this criminal organization to steal this 26 million and maybe more haven't slept either, because how can you sleep not knowing that somebody going and put those bracelets on you and say, let's go? So I can understand that. That's why I believe it's time for her to step down and get her affairs in order and let us move on and repair the damage that's been done by her administration. She's suffering from paranoia, obviously from this email, stress. You know, it is what it is. But don't come at me. Don't come at me because I'm exposing the corruption in your administration. Don't come at me. So with that being said, residents, I want to break this, and non-residents, so you can see. I want to break this email down. I hope I broke it down clear, because as we go on, you understand now why they are attacking me, okay? Now you understand. This is what happens to black leaders in the past. It's African American History Month. Malcolm, Martin, Huey. Why? Because they're able to move a people, to inform the people. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe they look at me as a threat. I know they do. But I'm just informing my people. You cannot be scared of information. Like I said, if you're squeaky clean, don't worry about the information that's being put out. And you put your information out. We put ours out. We let the voters decide at the polls. Do not try to intimidate nobody. Okay? Let the voters decide on themselves. We're trying to open the minds up for the voters so that they will have all the information, but they don't need much. All you got to do is go outside and walk around our community, and that should be enough to say, hey, I need some change. Okay? So with that being said, you're going to get this video out soon. I'm going to give it to you and work on my next broadcast. I'm lining up some interviews with Mildred Morgan. You'll love her. Great person. Advocate for change in the community. Ex-officials. You want to talk to them. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Them kicking me off next door opened up a whole new world for us so that we could tell the world about our plight in University Park. Okay? I just wanted a safe place to raise my family. I want to go out and sit on the driveway and watch the sun come up or something. I don't want to have to worry about getting shot. Okay? That's all. That's all. So with that being said, love you. Peace.